Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of the Game Day Squad live Aussie Rules show. I'm your host as always, Cal, and joining me today, I've just got Tom. Tom, how you doing, mate?
Mate, I'm good, but is that okay if it's just me? Is that
Yeah,
enough or are we all good?
it is all right. We are down Kerm, who has been a bit unwell this week, but we were hoping to have the whole trio on. But Tom, you're good enough to carry us by yourself. You are, of course, leading me in fantasy, which I've been chasing you for the last 3 weeks. Put you on the hot seat, as you remember, and have been failing to catch you ever since. But thanks for everyone who's jumping on. We are here tonight for our live show. We have got a few things planned tonight. We're going to run through a few of our fun games, a few buy, sell, sell. We've got something different as well. We're going to talk about our teams and how we have to navigate the buys. So yeah, hopefully give out a few player cards along the way. So if you are in the chat, let us know you're there because we want to know who wants to win some cards tonight. And I think there's a bit of a friendly competition. So yeah, make sure if you're there watching along, let us know. Tom, we are here, of course, because of Game Day Squad. So we had last night, we had the Queensland versus New South Wales on the rugby league side. So I know it was very exciting over there. A lot of people getting around that. Really excited to see what potentially we can do on the Aussie rules side looking forward. But yeah, brand new way to play fantasy if you are seeing this for the first time. So yeah, big thanks to Game Day, of course, and we're really excited. If you haven't seen, we are with the DT Talk boys over in Perth for their live event. So if you are watching along, make sure you go check out all the stuff they're doing. We're super excited. We're going to be in Perth for that, talking all things fantasy footy. Tom, I reckon we get stuck into it and talk about your team because we've got the buys. You said your team wasn't affected too much. I know I have to make a few changes, but talk us through. What have you done?
Yeah, mate. Look, we had a quick chat before the show and you were saying how, your team looks very different this week. And I'm not quite getting affected the same way. But what that does mean is that over the next coming weeks, I will be affected massively. But I will go through some of the changes I've made this week. My silver Andy Brayshaw has come out of the midfield and I've replaced him with a bronze Marcus Bontempelli. I've been loving the way he's been playing recently. He's got a really high fantasy floor. And his ceiling isn't spectacular, but you know what? I just need him to do what he does best, get his average, and that'll be fine for me. And then in the forward line as well, I've had Dunkley come out, so I've replaced him with my silver Sheasel, or the Cheezel as you like to call him.
He's back.
Yes, I don't think it's a move that I really want to make. It's a move that I have to make. My forward depth is not too great. The only other option I had is Dylan Moore, but I know he's coming off a really good game, but I haven't been liking the performances I've seen from him in weeks prior. The other substitution I've made as well, other than Dunkley in the forward line, is Errol Goulden. So two of my better players. It hurts, but I'm sure, like myself, so many people are feeling the exact same thing because that is a powerful combination to have up front. And I've gone back to Jeremy Cameron, who, like Dylan Moore, isn't in the best of form, but I feel like his fantasy floor is a little bit higher than Dylan Moore's right now. I see a lot of 70s, some 60s and more. You don't tend to see that too much with Jezza. So that's who we're rolling with this week, mate. Everyone else stays the exact same. So just 3 subs.
No, it's a solid team. You can see there you're sitting 11th at the moment. So you're knocking on the door of the top 10, which is where everyone wants to be because you can show yourself off to the leaderboard for
everyone. Do you know the best part? Best part about this week, Kel, is we can't lose this week, the Swannies. Up the Swannies.
You're on a bit of a trot at the moment. 2 in a row, aren't you? You turn to the corner. You're winning against North, and I don't even know who you played last week. But yeah, Carlton, very inspiring win over Carlton, who were down to one man on the bench and had everyone else. So yeah. You've also just been called out there. You've still got Sicily in your team, Tom. Rarest Thoughts has let us know you've missed that one in his suspension. I believe I've also done that as well. I'm going to touch on that one in a second because I had a question for that. I was hoping Rarest Thoughts didn't call that out because I did want to see you get a donut. I did want to see when the teams came out. I hoped you'd miss it tonight and follow that through. And there's an easy couple of 100 points because as we go to my team, Tom, I'm only in 16th. But I am only a handful of points behind you. So you playing a Sicily and getting a 0 and me playing someone else not getting a 0 could probably catch you. But I've made a fair few changes yet. And that's still with the Sicily one that I want to touch on. In the back line, I'll start with Sinclair. So he's out. I've got a gold Redman in. So I've taken a bit of a gamble on him and gone with the gold. But the reality is I just didn't have any silver players I can bring him in. So I had to
Yeah,
give a
well,
gold there if I wanted him. He's been in great form. I don't know if I wanted a gold, but I will do that. Midfield, I've had Steele out. It's probably good that he's not playing. I don't know if
yes.
he's definitely not playing. Glad I didn't have to drop him, so I can just blame it on the buy. But Petrarca comes in for him. I've done the Bont in as well. He replaced Brayshaw for me, so that was very similar there. I've got Marshall out. I'm showing there as in, but I've swapped him out. I've got Tim English is the man. That's a really easy one for me. I know you didn't have to worry about that. Interesting, we both have Goulden and Dunkley out. So I've actually gone with Dylan Moore. And I think it's a little bit of an emotional hedge because of them playing Port Adelaide this week. So
Oh,
I
okay.
was
Yeah.
I was thinking about Jezza, but I've gone Dylan Moore just so that way if he turns it on and Port lose the that game that they shouldn't heading into the bye, I think Moore could do could have a big day if that is the case. And for Dunkley, I've actually brought in Josh Rochelle this week. And again, this
Oh,
speaks to the lack of depth I've got up front. I don't have a
okay.
Sheasel. I don't want to play Zeeble for reasons we've spoken about for a long time. But
You
I
just
brought in
got to play
Rochelle.
him.
Yeah, so he's someone I've got. He's averaging there plus 100 as a silver, so that's going to be a little bit of someone different. But yeah, he's been in good form, so I might still change that. That'd be the one I change. But Sicily, Tom, I know you've still got him in there. I don't know who to bring in for it. I don't know who to bring in for it.
Yeah, it's a tough one, man. And honestly, sitting there, rarest of thoughts. Shout out to you, big fella. But I've actually figured it out already in my head. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to downgrade 2 silvers and put in my gold Hayden Young. He's featured for my team 1 time this year. He's probably the only other defender I would trust being in that group right now. I've got the likes of Luke Ryan, but I'm not too sure about him. Sinclair, as you said, like you're a bit iffy about him as well. Hayden Young, if I can find a way to get that salary cap in there by downgrading like Tim English, for example, and maybe one other, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, it's a good one, Hayden Young. I've got him. I was potentially floating through a few others, but let me know below. Is there someone I should be targeting? And let us know if you've brought in someone a bit different as well.
Oh,
Rochelle,
yeah.
I can't believe I had to bring in Rochelle. I'll have to see that as well. So Young's on a buy there, Tom.
Yeah,
So there
mate,
you
I'm
go.
having a brain fight. I've even got this in front of me right now, which is the best part, is I've written it down for myself and have just gone on it. Yeah, well, look, like yourself, the depth is getting thin. I'm going to have to go with someone I don't want to.
You know why? It's because we
Oh,
were so excited with the Queensland New South Wales game last night. On the other side, I completely forgot to even look at my team because I was trying to scrap together and see who was actually playing in that. Shouldn't have bothered. I didn't even crack the top 100. So
oh,
yeah, which shows how
likewise.
competitive the other game is. Tom, I believe we're going to do something different here. And this is where, if you're following along, let us know in a moment because, Tom, you've come up with this game
I
and
have.
it involves giving away a card to a couple of people. So, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, let's go. All right. So this will be a chance to redeem myself after a couple little fumbles early on. And we're going to try something new. So as you can read right there, we're saying higher or lower. But what we want to do is we're going to nominate 2 people before we start this game. But me and Callum are going to wager a card against each other. We have predetermined these cards. We might leave it for a little bit. I'll explain the game rules and the details. And then, we'll get into it and battle it out. It should be a good
We want to
fun.
know. Yeah, we do. So, if you want to be involved, say if you want to be part of Team Cal or Team Tom, obviously, if you want to win a card, you'll be going with me. If you don't want to win a card, you'll be going with Tom. So let us know which team you're backing because you're going to be pegged to one of us. So yeah, go through, talk us how it's going to work.
Yeah, look, the leaderboard doesn't lie, guys. Get on Team Tom. That's all I'm saying. But look, the game rules go a little bit like this. Myself and Callum have pre-selected some players from our teams that we currently play, and we're going to pick a particular stat average so far for the season. So, of course, the season isn't done, but we're going to pick a stat average. And we're then going to give each other a number, and we're going to ask, is that stat higher or lower than their actual stat that they have? So, I don't think we muck around, Callum. I do know people love when we give our cards out to them. So I think they're going to be keen. Why don't we go to the next slide and show
Well,
them
before we do, we'll
the board?
pick out someone there. So we've got Rarest Thoughts. I want to call him because he's already on my side. for you calling out and making fun of you for having Sicily in your team without knowing. So, rarest thoughts, you'll be pinned for me. Not loving how everyone's jumping on your team, Tom. So I'll let you pick out of the chat of all the people that have gone to you. I don't like Tom all day. That doesn't make me feel good there, Ben. But feel free to pick someone, Tom. Who are you gonna put up?
Yeah, Brad Lee, mate. He's backing me to turn it around, and he knows I will. So you know what? I'm going to do him proud. I'm going to turn this around right now. I've been trying to mega mine for the past couple hours. Been trying to get all the stats in my head, and I'm ready to do this, Cal. How about yourself?
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's say the card that we've put up. So I've put up my gold route, which means if I lose, then Brad's going to be winning yours there. And then Rarest Thoughts is going to take you Tim Kelly if I get the win. So
correct.
Do you want to kick things off? It's your game. Do you want to give me your first stat? And I believe we're going to go best of 3, you said. And then if we get into a tiebreaker, we go 1 by 1 there. So, yeah.
You are all over it, mate. That's exactly what we are going to do. And Brad Lee, mate, I can't wait for you to get your Matty Rowell. So let's get this show on the road. Zach Merritt, I want to know from you, Callum, does he have higher or lower than 15 kicks per game?
Ooh. I was hoping I've got a Zach Merritt stat written down. I was really hoping you would give me that one. Zach Merritt, 15. Well, I'm going to say he averages less than 15 kicks a game.
He does. He does average less than 15 kicks a game.
There you go. 1-0 me. Rarest Thoughts, we are on the board. That Tim Kelly is coming closer to you. My one. One of your boys, Geordie Dawson, former Swan. Does he average more or less than 9.5 handballs? Because I know how much you love talking about how he kicks it. So I thought, you know what? You've never looked at how much he handballs it.
I will say, I don't like to talk about it because we know we love that kick to handball ratio, and especially when it's positive. But he's now playing in the midfield. And I do like watching a couple Crows games. I got the Laird and Dawson combination. I think you're trying to throw me off. So I'm going higher.
Does. He goes 9.6, just
yes!
higher.
Come on, Bradley. Let's go, baby. We roll it.
1-1. That's right, Chris. Heat culture makes it even better that Tom is a Celtics fan. So, yeah, let him know. Let him know. Hit me with your next stat.
All righty, here we go. Tom Green, over or under 131 fantasy points per game?
Ooh. Under. Lock it in.
Over, baby. Let's go.
Oh, how much is he just?
It's for most of these,
you've gone borderline.
I've hugged the boundary. Yeah, you got to hug the boundary. Keep the ball in play. I'm doing the right thing.
Oh, right. Sorry, Rarest Thoughts. We've missed we let one go through there. All right, I'll hit you one because I know this isn't your boy. You're a Tim English man, so I'm going to hit you. Rowan Marshall.
Oh, gosh.
Hit outs, over or under 25 a game?
Over.
Yeah, damn it, 26.
Oh, there was a part of me really deep down that wanted to go under just to ride that Tim English gang. I'm Tim English gang, but yeah, I had to pull out for my boy Brad Lee. I had to put that aside. But can I know in the comments right now for everyone who's watching, are we Team Marshall or Team English? That's what I want to know. We always debate about this.
Yeah. All right, come on.
Next one. You need this, I think. Otherwise, do I win? Is that?
Yeah. If I don't get this, Matty Rowell is off out of my hands. So.
No pressure then, mate. No pressure. Marcus Bontempelli is featuring for me this week. Does he have over or under 7.5 tackles a game?
I'm going to go under.
Brad Lee, congratulations. You are now the owner of a gold Matty Rowell. I fumbled the bag a little bit at the start, and you best believe I'm pulling it out for my boy to finish. And look at all those Englishes as well in the chat. You love to see it. Boys, nothing but love for you all. English gang. Let's go.
Congratulations, Bradley. Sorry, rarest thoughts. Yeah, that Matty Rao card. We will find our way. Hit us up if you're on the Discord. If not, reach out to us on one of the socials, and we'll try and get that. I'll sadly make that transfer to you. He's been in good form, Matty Rao. I didn't want to lose it.
He's in
I was
great
disappointed
form.
when you only put up Tim Kelly. You tried to tell me he was averaging more, but everyone knows Matty Rao has the longer future. So, yeah, congratulations. I believe we've got a few more cards on offer later on. So if you missed out there, we'll make sure that there's a chance for you coming up as well. Tom, before we do that, do you want to call out the Discord competition we got going?
Yes, well, we're giving away plenty of cards here, but do you know what we do in the Discord is we give away packs for free. And we've got a Discord competition that we run every single week. And what we need to do from you is in the competitions tab on the Discord for AFL, we want you to guess who's going to be the highest scoring player for this upcoming round. And if you get that right, you'll get a free 3x3 player common pack. But if you guess the score as well, we'll chuck in and get it exactly correct. You get a 3x player rare pack on top. So good luck, everybody. Get in the Discord. It's free to join and just leave a little comment on who you think and what score. And you never know, packs might be coming your way.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking of packs, it is our favorite thing. We're going to play a game of buy, sell, sell. We're going to do this a little bit differently than how we do it. So what we're going to do, Tom, I believe every pack we're going to open, it's going to be a game of buy, sell, sell. I get the card that I want, but the other two are going to actually be given out to people in the chat. So normally we put it on the transfer market, but this time around, we're going to give you guys scraps is a tough word, but hopefully if we get a difficult decision, someone's going to be walking away with a nice card. So I believe you've got them all on your end. Tom, we bought ourselves 3 packs. We said the winner of the game would get 2 of them. So I'm going to bring up your screen here. So 2 of the players you get to choose. I unfortunately will only get the 1. So Here we go.
We might do a little bit of a Tom sandwich. I reckon we start with myself. We put you in the middle of some nice filling, and then we end with me again. And why do you have to pull that up, Callum?
I don't know. No reason. So, Tom, you're going to open the first one. So 2 people that want to have Tom scraps, yell out in the comments, say you want them. Tom, you're going to open the pack. You're going to pick one, and we're going to give a couple away to people that want them. So Skippers, or Luke Skipper's in there. He wants one of them. So one of them is going to be for him.
Okay.
Who wants the other one? Let's see.
Whilst you're deciding, can we get some legend energy in the chat right now? It's going to be just a matter of time, but one day we will pull a legend in this segment, and I can't wait for it. But it could be tonight, Callum.
It could be. It'd be shocked. We've only got common cards, but crazier things have happened as we've seen in packs. So you've got Minnow and Luke Skipper here. So I want you to figure out, and that's the animation you want.
That is exactly the animation. So just for everyone that you know, that explosion means you get a diamond or above, at least in this pack. What about a bit of red? Oh, could be here. Okay.
Still.
All righty. Let's go. Murphy. Goodness. That's going to be a toughie to let him go. Oh,
no. The worst green in the game. The worst. Oh, that's a pretty stinky pack.
That hurts. Well, I guess I got to keep the diamond.
Got to keep the diamond. Who are you giving what? You got Skipper and Minnow to give them to. Sorry, guys, pretty tough cards to rope you in.
Oh gosh, man, I don't even know if they don't even. It doesn't even matter. I don't think they mind either way. I guess I'll just send one and one the other.
That was terrible. That was terrible. I reckon you double it and give it to the next pack. What do you reckon? Because I think that's a stitch up for those two if they have to take one of them.
I actually do. Let's keep them the same. I've got the last pack, and let's hope we can actually give them someone they can use because, yeah, you're not using any of these players, are you?
No, you guys will come back around because that's terrible. That's definitely
good
terrible.
Shout.
If you do want one of those cards, though, if you're following along and for some reason you want one of them, hit us up because I think Tom will give them away. Before we open this, Tom, I was going to say this will be yours. Then we'll give it to Minnow and to Skipper. Who wants mine though? Let us know before, but as we get into that. I see there's a couple of people in there. Rarest thoughts. I want to give you one for the dud that I stitched you up there before. If anyone else wants the other one of mine, call it out. But Tom, away you go.
Yep. This is redeem time again. Round 2. Oh, good start. Row bottom.
Very good start.
Cully. Oh, great
another
start.
good one.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
That is quite nice.
Yeah, okay. That's a lot better. A lot better. Who are my options again? I forget, big fella. Who am I giving cards to?
You're giving one to Skipper and you're giving one to Minnow.
All right. Skipper.
Which one are you starting with? Keep that one first.
I'm taking row bottom just because, you know.
Yep. Yeah.
Gotta represent my boy. Skipper, mate, you can have Cully. I'm gonna nominate you to have Cully and Minnow, mate. Gold Schultz coming your way.
Yeah, nice.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, nice. I've got Rarest Thoughts and I've got Finn. So that's going to be for me, Tom. Open it up. Let's see how I go. Hopefully a bit of legend energy. But like you said, we had the diamond already come through. So
I think we used up all the luck. Yeah.
We have used up all the luck. Hopefully.
You never know. We have. Okay. But still, doesn't matter about it's the tier. I guess it's the quality inside. And we got
not good quality here.
Where do you want me to start, mate?
Start on the left. Okay. We've seen the pack opening videos of people starting in the middle and on the right. Drives me crazy. I think that's half the bad luck of opening packs. You got to open them the right way. Oh, this is not good so far.
You should have started from the middle, mate. These players. Okay.
Ooh.
But aging, I guess. Like, oof.
You know what? I'm going to give Rarest Thoughts the Mitch Duncan as the only playable card because I let you down there before, mate, not getting you the card that you wanted before, the gold Tim Kelly. I'm going to pick myself the Colin Jasny card, and then Cunningham's going to go out. Sorry, Finn, if you still want it, you can hit us up for it. If you don't want D Cunningham, yeah, I don't think anyone's going to hold you to that. But pretty mixed packs, Tom, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Mate, tell me about it. But that's the beauty and the beast of opening packs is you just never know what you're going to get. And yeah, today wasn't our day, mate, but there's always another. So we'll be back next week, hopefully, to get some better cards out.
Yeah, definitely. We are going to go on to Lock of the Round to finish things up. Bit of a shorter show tonight with the smaller team. We have got Lock of the Round here. Tom, unfortunately, you've run ahead from me.
I'm on fire tonight, man. I'm on fire. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, unfortunately, you have made a couple of good ones. Kerm, unfortunately, also is stinking it up. He hasn't been able to get a correct pick. He is away and been sick, like we said. I hope he's updated his players on the next slide. We picked them on our Monday show, but he's gone for that gold Matty Rao just to rub it into me, the fact that I lost it. He's got it for 120 points. That's a stitch up, Kerm. I know you're in bed unwell, probably not watching, but stitch up, mate. I've gone Connor Rosie, 125 points. You know I need a win, and I've gone to my boy for that. You've gone bigger, though. And as you know, we can only use these players once a year. You're pulling out the Rory Laird card. Why?
I am. And I just think it's that time of the year. He's really turning it on now. Like you can tell that there's definitely been a shift in play since the first 3-4 weeks to now. Like he is just so dominant. Like every stoppage, it seems like it has to go through Laird's hands, or he's getting the tackle on the defensive end. So like he's just getting way too many points to not warrant putting it up now. Awesome form, loving his matchup as well. So I reckon it's time, mate. Let's go, Laird. You do a massive solid for me every week in the team. Now it's time to do the same thing for Lock of the Round.
Yeah, definitely. He is in good form. It's good watching Adelaide at the moment, and that's very weird to say as a Port fan, but loving the way Dawson and Laird are getting stuff done.
Oh,
that's a late Sunday afternoon game against the Lions was awesome because Dunkley was teeing off, Laird was teeing off, and Dawson was teeing off. And as you know, I messaged you saying, I've got you covered, and then, yeah.
Was it 4 points in the end, I think? It wasn't much.
I did not have you covered. I'm going to tell you why I think Rosie's going to have a big game. But if you want to submit your submission for the community this week, let us know in the chat. Who have you got scoring how many points? And you can represent the community this week. We had Hef stink it up last week. So we didn't want to get him back on the show. Even when we had Jaden Popowski on a couple of weeks ago, in all his data, he stuffed it up as well. So can someone in the chat do better this week round? I think Rosie coming up against Hawthorn should be a good game for Port. Hawks do concede a fair few points, and Rosie always seems to have good games like this right at the end before a break, before the bye. Butters has been stealing the limelight the last little bit, but I think now it's Rosie's turn. I think it is still his team, and he will take over in that midfield and hopefully run riot. Got him in my team, of course, but doesn't look like anyone wants to put their neck out for the community. Last chances to get that in. There potentially could be something for you if you do hit it. But while we wait for that to come through, Tom, is there anything else you want to say as we're heading into the buys and as we finish up here tonight?
Yeah, would love to. I got a comment here from Hagler who's asking, how do you actually get in the running for free packs? And big fella, mate, come join the live stream at the start, because we do a lot of stuff where we're giving away cards, packs, all of that good stuff. And we just nominate people who comment and interact with us, because we appreciate you hopping on the live stream and helping us out. So we may as well help you out back. So yeah, just maybe get in a tad earlier next week, mate. And I'll try to remember your name. I'll hook you up if I can. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, no, definitely. And also make sure you are checking out everything Game Day squad related, particularly if you are keen for the fantasy footy. We've got everything at the moment. It is building up. The game's starting to really develop nicely. Really got some exciting things in the works as well. So hopefully if you were seeing some of the stuff we did last night with the Queensland New South Wales game, just scratching the surface of some stuff. And one of those things, Tom, of course, was the special edition cards that are now on offer. So nothing on this side of the game yet on the Aussie rules side, but just have a think about the possibilities there. So last submission, Skipper's got it in. He's got Dawson for 117. So I know Skipper. Yeah, there we go. That's a good pick. Like we said, the Crows are playing well at the moment. I believe they've got Kerm's boys in the Gold Coast. So you never know when Kerm's boys can stink it up. So that'll do us all for tonight, guys. Appreciate you jumping on. Appreciate your support for Game Day Squad. And, of course, check out our Discord. Come say hello and talk to us all things fantasy footy. So make sure you check out our other shows on YouTube as well and our Monday show. But until next time, guys, good luck for the weekend, and we'll see you all next week.